Hi there, thank you for joining me today. I'm Sandra at artypapercrafters.com. Today my tutorial is for another Advent project, and this is my triple step stamping with my embellished ornaments baubles, and I think it's rather pretty. I really do like the triple step stamping. It's a technique that I really do think looks stunning when it's finished, and today I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it slightly differently using my Misty. So let's get started on that. So today I'm going to make it in the colours Real Red and Emerald Envy. I have already cut all my pieces to size, and I'll just tell you what they are. So for the basic card, I've got more or less a whole sheet of A4 cardstock, which measures 11.5 inches by 8.25 and is scored at 5 3/4 and folded in half. And then I've got a piece of Whisper White for my layers that measures 7 by 4.5 inches, and a piece that measures 5.5 by 3 inches. My gold card that I'm using to layer up one piece measures 7.25 inches by 4 3/4, and my other piece measures 5 3/4 by 3 1/4. So let's get started with our Whisper White pieces, and I'm just going to bring in my Misty. So I'm laying that into one of the corners, and then you just need to layer these up in the middle of that. So I think that looks about even all the way round. I've just noticed a smudge on there, so I'm going to turn that over. That's better. And then when you're happy with that you've lined it up, I'm going to hold it down with my magnets, and that holds it in place so it doesn't move around. Using the embellished ornaments, I am going to prep up my ornaments first, which is where I want them to be. So that I'm putting about here. And this one here is going over here. So just move that for a moment. And I'm putting that through that layer there. Like that. Just need to move that down, I think. And where's my other piece? Just want to see that that layers over the top like that, because that's how I'm going to do that. So when we've got that in place, hold that down there, and then I pick up both of them, and now I'm going to turn it round this way so that you can see what I'm doing. Just move that into position. And now I'm going to ink up my 2 stamps with my Real Red ink. And then we're going to close that down and press firmly. That's good. That looks good. Oh, just a bit more there. I think that looks good. So we can take those off. And now I'm going to put my the little holly running across the top. So getting my holly stamp set, I'm going to start my first one about here. So I'm just going to move this magnet to about here. Put my ink on. And I'm using Emerald Envy ink today. And then I'm just going to clean that off. Pat that dry. We're going to put the next one coming across here and ink that up. Clean that off again. You can of course do this triple step stamping in a method that I have shown before, where you just put a little bit of the snail adhesive on and that holds it together should you not have the MISTI. So you can do it that way if you want to. But I have got my new toy that I am playing with, as you do. And what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to thread my holly along my baubles, which I didn't do on my last one, but I want to do on this one. So I'm going to place that there across my baubles, almost as though the baubles are hanging off of the holly. My wet wipe's getting a bit mucky now. And then we're going to run that along there. And that's just going to fit nicely across there. So ink that up. Perfect. I'm just going to have a look at it this way round to see if I want to put a little bit of holly coming across here. I think I do. So I'm just going to wash that off. So I'm going to have my holly, and I think I'm going to have it coming across there at an angle. Perfect. And I think that's good. And now what I'm going to do is I want to do some little ink splats. I did the ink splats on this one here in the gold, but after I'd finished it I decided that I would have preferred it if I'd have used the Perfect Plum colour along here to just get a little bit more of that plum colour going in the design. So I've got my painter's palette that I've had all summer, and I'm using the little splats, ink splats from that, and I'm just going to put a few of those on. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that on a block instead, because what I want to do is I want to stamp on and stamp off so that they're not quite so in your face. And maybe just a few there. Is that enough, do you think? Maybe a few there. I think that's good. Right then. So that's all our stamping bits done, and as you can see, using this tool it was very easy to do. So getting my magnets away from each other, and take your card out of the MISTI. So now we're going to layer that up onto our gold pieces. So I've got my snail, and we're going to layer that up. That's good. And this piece. I think it's gone off a bit off of alignment. That's fine. Right, and then we need to layer that onto here, which I have done with some dimensionals. So, lining it up as best that we can with our design. And that looks good to me. And more dimensionals on the back of this one. lining that up with your design, and I think that is good. I think that's good. And then I've cut out, using my delicate ornaments thinlits dies, which match the embellished ornaments stamp set, and I've cut this ornament out here with my big shot and layered that up, and now we're going to put that on with some more dimensionals, and we're just going to cut some thin pieces here. I think that one there will be good for this top. That's good. I'll just snip that off. You can see that. And then position that so that that goes over there. And then I've got 2 little gold tops for my others, which we're going to put on with a dimensional. Then I did have another one that seemed to have mislaid it. I don't know where that's gone. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll cover that up with our silver ribbon that we've got here. This is the new glitter ribbon combo pack. You get a silver one and a sweet sugar plum one, and that's in the new catalogue that's out as of the 1st of September. So that's out now. And I'm just going to tie a nice bow. And that will sit across there. Cut the ends off. I wonder if I can find my, don't know what's happened to my other top. Oh well, I expect I'll find it later when I don't need it. So in the meantime, we're going to just position the ribbon across here until I find it. So we need a dimensional for that. I'm going to position that just above there because I will find that soon when I don't need it, of course. Cut that tail so that it looks nice. Oh, my sentiment. I've prepped up for my sentiment with Emerald Envy, the sentiment out of the same stamp set. And we're just going to cut that out with the decorative label punch. That just fits in there beautifully. that. And I'm just going to put some snail just on that corner edge, because that's where it catches down onto the card, and that fits across there nicely. And I shall put a dimensional under there later just to secure that, but I seem to have run out, so I'll fix that later. Anyway, that's my tutorial, my triple step stamping done with the MISTI. I hope you enjoyed that project today, and until the next time, it's bye from me.